Good evening. Thank you for joining us. An East Texas paramedic says pictures don't do the devastation left behind by Hurricane Harvey justice. Roy Langford spent about a week moving people and patients displaced by the floods to shelters and hospitals. New tonight, he shares his experience with East Texas News Weekend's Francesca Washington and says there is still plenty left to do.
This is pretty heavy.
Stay as far to the left as you can and just keep it steady.
From East Texas to the flooded streets of South Texas.
It's worse off than the pictures can describe.
Paramedic Roy Langford and his team made the trip first to San Antonio for briefing, then assigned rescue missions in Victoria. Their goal was to rescue medical patients and residents that were displaced by flooding as a result of Hurricane Harvey.
Some of them were so flooded that they had to come out by boats. So we ended up standing knee deep in water, getting patients out of boats and into the ambulances.
Once in the flooded town, getting to those in need proved challenging in an ambulance.
Sometimes it doesn't catch up with the mapping system, so we ended up on roads with a lot of water. So what we ended up doing is just backtracking, trying to find a different route around.
Langford spent 6 days in the flooded areas and said the large amount of water completely changed the landscape.
I mean, you can look down an embankment and see a highway that's 30 feet down below you, but it's so flooded the water's 2 feet from you.
But even in the midst of devastation, people had come from all over to give and serve where they could.
Well, the atmosphere was pretty good. I mean, everybody was down there for one reason, that was the help.
And even though he's back on dry land, he knows there is still work to be done and says he's ready if needed again. Francesca Washington, East Texas News Weekend.
Langford and his team returned Thursday and crews were sent down to relieve them. They haven't received word yet if they will be returning to South Texas. That request will come from state officials.